In the top starting location, we have GanZI. And now to the bottom starting location, our Zerg. Leenock.
Tasis, you're right. A mule is between a donkey and a horse.
It is. All right, I was pretty sure about that.
Female horse, though, specifically. Aren't horses a lot taller than donkeys?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I actually believe that's correct. Yeah, horses are taller than donkeys.
All right, so they are as far away from each other as possible. Wall in occurring from GanZI, not going to actually go command center first this time. Showing something else.
Well, these positions right now are pretty good for Leenock. I mean, generally the rule is the farther away from the Terran you start out, just the better off you are. You have more freedom.
Yep. Well. What do you think, Tasteless? Who's going to take this?
I'd say Leenock. I think, look, Leenock was actually winning in the last game.
You know,
I mean, he was winning, and then the hidden command center caught up. And basically, Leenock thought he was on 4 bases, and he thought the Terran was only on 2, but the Terran was on 3, which meant Leenock didn't really have an advantage. It was like an even game. And then, you know, the army's pushing down. He's like, well, I should be able to kill this. I have all this stuff. And then, like, that doesn't happen. He's like, oh.
You know, I feel like Leenock is a little bit better than GanZI. But I feel like Leenock has way more potential than skill. Like, I look at him like, you are going to be so godly, and you're, like, so good right now. Like, I don't see him winning a GSL yet, but, like, 2012, man, it's going to be the year of Nestea, but Leenock's going to make it far, too. So you can't call any year anything. It's like the year of the rat, the year of the pig and stuff. It's actually,
Nestea gets, like, every year and
it's
stuff.
like the decade of Nestea, the century of Nestea, Nestea's reign. That's why 2012 is when the world's going to end, is because of Nestea reaching such a skill level.
I just like watch the game and it's like so amazing that my head explodes.
You know, eventually Nestea gets so good and his play is so beautiful that the creator of the universe just closes the file on this reality, stamps it as done, and that's it.
He is that good, man. Oh man, these games have been going on for a long time. I really, really have to go to the bathroom, Artosis.
Do you?
I keep like wanting to think about these games and I'm just like kind of like, oh. You know that feeling like you actually have to go to the bathroom, but for some reason you can't, and your bladder's just kind of like,
That's terrible. I'm so sorry.
No, man.
I hate having to go to the bathroom, not being able to go.
All right, he saw the starport and the factory. I'm surprised GanZI didn't put that a little bit farther away.
Yeah.
The queen.
He saw that. That's... I can't believe he let that get seen.
Yeah, he's like, all right, check this out.
That's like actually complete sloth.
It is.
It's like a pig trough, man.
It's a pig trough?
Well, you feed pigs something called slop a lot of the time. A lot of pig farmers do. My uncle's a pig farmer.
I wouldn't mind a pet pig. Pigs are pretty cute.
They are pretty cute.
The little baby ones.
Oh, yeah, little piglets. You kidding me?
Little piglets looking for their mama's teeth.
That's it, man. Little pot-belly
That
pigs.
bad mama pig's just like laying there and stuff. Like looking like disinterested. Little pig's like, wait.
All the way home. Well, we do have the dropship coming. Taste this medevac. Marines and aliens. Leenock moving a spine crawler up the ramp. Did not connect creep, but is adding creep in his main, which is very, very smart. And his queen's going to go instantly after this medevac.
Oh, nice. Oh, my God, it might be working. Oh, man, Leenock really messed that up.
Well, you know, the fact he's dealt so much damage, I think this harass might be almost over. These Marines are going to be hard to get rid of, but he has to be careful if he brings the medevac again. Ooh, look at that. Going to heal. Very smart.
This is like one of these smart strategies I would never think of doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just like, oh, nice. He shot down the medevac. The queens were like, no one leaves here alive.
And actually, Leenock doesn't even have to kill his Marines now. He can just sit there and wait. But he's going to move up his spine. Now, we do have a Banshee on the way. I think he was making that in anticipation of hurting the queens a bit more.
Oh my god, he's actually like so good. He's like, I'm actually not done owning stuff up over here, so I'm gonna get this Overlord.
The Hellions with their support squad down bottom. And look at this, they're just gonna like walk out and go home.
Oh my god, it's like the ones that actually got away.
Dude, this is like Black Hawk Down, man. We thought those Marines were dead.
They were indeed not.
And look at that.
Uh-oh. He's getting the wrong queen.
Oh, beautiful transfuse.
God, this game's actually insane, man.
These two are actually just so well matched for each other. This is like a match made in heaven.
Well, I have to say, Leenock suffered a lot of damage back there. I just have to say that. I'm sorry, I have to do it. Wow. God, he's like, I don't actually micro.
You know, I like the single Banshee being out. We haven't seen that for a long time in StarCraft 2, but I've always been a fan. It can kind of fly around, deny hatcheries and stuff.
It's like the icing on the cake that is the strategy.
Yeah. Until they have mutas out, it's such an annoyance.
The problem with the Banshee is like almost no matter what, it's going to kill stuff, it's going to do damage, it's probably going to pay for itself. At least.
Normally. Well.
Leenock's creep sword, by the way, is great.
Yeah, he's doing a kick-ass job with that. GanZI looking like he's going to go into a completely standard game. Leenock, his game looks standard, but I don't see a Spire. So I'm a little bit confused about it right now. He's making a Baneling Nest. But I would love to see him throw up a Spire. I mean, he has enough money. He's making an extra base. He still has enough money. I mean, he can go another tech crew if he wants, but he has to make something. There you go. The Spire does go up.
All right, the queens are coming out now. And I don't know how much more Banshee rest we can really do. Like you said, our Justice Spire is on the way.
You know, he can float it around, make sure Leenock doesn't take a fourth. Something like that. Not that Leenock probably would right now. It'd be a little bit dangerous. And GanZI looks like he wants to hit a little timing to deny that third.
I think actually the timing might work, man. He did so much damage to Leenock. We'll see, but I don't know.
Leenock making a ton of Zerglings. Well, yeah, Stim is going to be done. +1, not quite. Huh. You know, I think Leenock might have enough lings with how many hatches he has. He's hitting his injects pretty well.
You do have one good point, is that there's a macro hatch there.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
The macro hatch makes holding any timing just 1000% easier. And, well...
He's like, they're going to the statue. They're going to read what it says at the statue.
Ooh, look at these spine crawlers, man. If he can, like, snipe a siege tank with this, that would be so gigantic.
It's like every spine crawler's like biggest fantasy is to like actually like be able to hit a siege tank and always shoot him down.
Oh, and you know what? He mistargeted one of those quite badly and didn't kill the siege tank, but that's all right. I think he has enough lings. But the position is going to make it cost inefficient for Leenock to take it out. And look at this, a drop at the same time. Leenock, though, he smelt it. Whoever smelt it dealt it, tasteless.
He was like, what's that? Is that bacon? No, it's a drop. He just like, ran to his base.
Was that bacon?
Drops smell like bacon, man.
It's like that commercial with the dog from way back. It's like,
bacon. Give me bacon.
They won't know the difference.
All right, he needs to get this flank in here. Okay, here we go.
And this is quite the Zergling cleanup. Both queens may die.
He needs to make sure the hatchery doesn't die. He's targeting it down. Oh, epic fail.
Nice drop in the main, though. GanZI doing a great job right now. His supply is staying very even though he lost all those units.
Actually, I think Leenock's got this now.
Well, he's 50 drones against 52 SCVs, but oh, that changed very quickly. He's droning up like a madman with all his hatches. 4 hatches. Did lose some queens, so he's only at 2 queens right now, but he has a lot of extra energy, so he can actually... And he has a ton of them making, too, so... Leenock looking very, very good right now. I think, actually, Leenock... I know, actually, Leenock's in a good lead. GanZI's not going to have any attack worth going across the map with anytime soon.
Yeah.
And as soon as Leenock realizes that, he just invests in economy.
We got a little drop over here.
Oh, he's going to totally snipe that hatch.
Don't you do it to Leenock.
Goodbye, hatchery.
Peace.
Everything's like, let's get after him! And then the guys all pick up in the dropship and they're like, ah!
Way dead at. Artos, I need some tissue. Can you please pass me tissue? Thank you.
Yes, Tasteless. Here you go. I'm passing you the tissue now.
All right. I will now blow my nose while you fill time.
All right, do
Instead
it.
of our normal hand gesture. These are what do you say?
Menthol tissues, man.
Menthol tissues?
Yeah. I got bored of regular tissue, so I upgraded to menthol.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. I
The
didn't
bookers
fill
are gone.
any time for you.
I know.
Now you fill time for me because I'm going to blow my nose.
All right. Muta's now moving out. He wants to try to get the Terran Army to turn around while he does catch-up over here, repairing his economy inside the bottom right side of his base. Yeah, he's actually agreed. He's forced out several stims. Get Terran to run around. Very frustrating thing for Terran to deal with.
All right, so Leenock is actually going to be at over 80 drones in a moment against 52 SCVs. He's expanding twice right now, taking his third again as well as a fourth. But there is a drop of GanZI waiting outside that fourth, ready to kill it.
Okay, he's like, okay, no third base still, so I'm in good shape.
Look
Oh, look at that SCV.
Oh, and he just wants to force a cancel on this, Tasteless. There's one burrow bathing there.
Denied.
Oh, he might do something.
Oh, scanning.
Beautiful scan by GanZI. He really has great star sense.
Damn.
Gold base is up, and Leenock might lose another base here.
He can't afford to lose this.
No, he needs to keep that base alive, and thus his GSL dreams. And he does. No biggie.
All right, the orbital's now been moved to the gold base. He needs to get rid of that gold base. Taking the Broodlords is one way to do this.
Yeah, that's a very good way to do it. Broodlords really nullified that gold base very quickly. But, you know, it's interesting that he took the gold. He's trying to use that as a staging location to push out and quickly attack Leenock. Leenock's still playing the runaround game. His army isn't the scariest units ever. And with that sensor tower, GanZI is just so quick to get back in there. That actually blocks both paths, Tasteless. He can see where those units are moving non-stop.
All right, I don't know what he's going to try to do with these Mutalisks.
Yeah, they're a little bit trapped, man.
They don't think they're going to. I don't think they're going to get out of there, man.
Actually,
actually, he's still going to get them.
Yeah.
They're like trapped. Like it's just how it
he's
ends.
so trapped, man. He needs to just go for it. And
you need to get out of there with the Mutalisks.
Yeah, he does.
Look at all that blood.
It's a lot of blood.
Oh, nice. But he didn't manage to get these Zerglies in over here, taking out a few SCVs.
Does have some Marines there very quickly. GanZI just reacting to absolutely everything. This kid has amazing defense. And in fact, he's dropped the other base again, Tasteless. The fourth of Leenock.
Is going to go down.
It does go down. Oh my god.
Damn, GanZi's good, man.
He is really on fire. We have 22 mutas out. 84 drones against 49 SCVs, but it's 3 base. GanZI with the gold. This is not a good scenario for Leenock at all. GanZI is ahead. GanZI is winning. Leenock needs to make something happen here because GanZi's just playing so solidly. Like, Leenock's having brilliant moves, but it's not enough because GanZi's everywhere.
Uh-oh. And now he's going to get a great push position here on the high ground at the ramp. The hatchery's on the way. Another counterattack. This may or may not work. I'm not entirely sure.
He doesn't know about it this time because the sensor tower just went back up. And that is quite an investment.
You know what's actually kind of funny is he could just push this normally, but he's doing like this dramatic like push up the hill.
Yeah, that's such an investment that he's put on that hill, Tasteless.
It's like, all right, now we're gonna go there, but there's like nothing there.
There's like a morphing base. I don't know about this. I mean, denying the fourth is amazing, but Leenock is taking 2 more bases on the left side of the map. See? Wasn't lying.
You gotta trust this guy. Oh, don't do it, Leenock.
Very smart to take out that.
Oh my God!
All right,
well, I guess wins this game.
Yeah, that's too bad. That was sloppy. Like, he really wanted to, because he's sending so many drones up, he needed to kill that sensor tower.
Yeah.
But he should have pulled back right after. And the fact that he didn't results in him having almost no mutas. Now he had 22, now he has 9. And those are 2 very different numbers. One is 2 digits, one is 1 digit.
Yeah, that's just a starting point.
Yeah. It's not even in the teens, it's in the 20s.
Yeah.
That's like sick. That's sick ownage. Imagine me, a 28-year-old, fighting a 5-year-old. I'd own him.
Oh, yeah, man.
28 meters against 5 meters, guess who owns it?
You ever wonder like how many 5-year-olds you could beat up at once, like
No, I never
before they would
wondered that.
overwhelm you and kill you? These are the questions that keep me up at night. Or like kindergartners, like how many kindergartnens, if they all try to gang up on me? Because here's the thing: is
Do they
I am
have
actually
strategy. Is someone smart controlling them? If Nesty was
No.
controlling them, it'd take 2 of them.
but probably just one. Oh, not the infestors.
Oh man, Fungal, thank you. Fungal. And he fungals, but doesn't turn around with his banelings. I'm really in shock right now. He could have
I think Leenock's
slaughtered. He could have just slaughtered that. Looks like he just right-clicked everything into his third. I'm like really confused. He had so many fungals to use on that only Marines chasing him. That actually is like so infinitely game-changing if he kills all those Marines. That was the blunder of the night, actually.
It was.
That was a bigger blunder than... That was like actually a moment that could have changed this game into Leenock's favor, but instead he's going to have to rely on his Broodlords, which may or may not work. Wow.
You know, the Terran will eventually run out of minerals at that gold base. I mean, he's going to be dropping all of his mules there.
And there are Broodlords out now, so Leenock can start pressuring there. We do have some Vikings on the way. Ghost Energy being upgraded as well, so GanZi's way more prepared this time. He already has 2 Vikings and 1 Ghost out. Has 80 Marines, because Marines are really, really good.
All right, he's once again going to do this push. You think he's realized that there's actually really only 2 places that Zerg can expand, and it's over at this location in the right. And as I say that, Leenock also will take the gold base.
Leenock having such a hard time keeping bases up. GanZi's one of the best base killers I've seen.
Yeah, he's really good. He is slapping these bases down here.
He's playing whack-a-mole with them. Well, Leenock does clean that up. Supplies are similar, and Leenock actually has more bang.
Oh, wait a minute. There's too many Thors and Vikings out here. The Marines putting up. He needs to get these Zerglings underneath the Broodlords. The Marines are cutting them off.
Those are some beautiful transfuses.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful transfuses. Magic boxing the mutas right over. He's got to target those Broodlords, though. Get that Thor, and oh my god, man, who knows what's going to happen here?
I don't.
Unbelievably close.
This is actually such a good game. Today is like such an amazing day.
It is. Leenock is playing some scrappy Starcraft right now.
All right, his 4th base is up and running. This base, first of all, it's already almost mined out, so even if he takes it out, it's sort of like, wasn't going to be there anyways. So now it's going to the Zerg to figure out how to take out the upper left location, farthest base away from him.
Now there are 4 ghosts in here. And the Infestor's coming up, the Infestor's coming up, the Infestor's coming up. Might see some snipes in the EMPs. Oh, and an EMP after a fungal. And, well, the ghosts do clean up. Medevacs keep everything alive. Excuse me.
All right, he has a new expansion up. It is covered in mules. It looks like actually this push might be pretty deadly. He fungals it. No way for those corruptors to even finish. All right, he will get the gold base for sure. Killing counterattack over here at the Terran's location in the upper left.
Leenock is just fighting tooth and nail right now. Tastes an Ultra's Cabin on the way. 3 Infestors as well. Leenock did not get pathogen glands again. And that's an issue. As these Infestors do pop out, they're not going to be that useful. You have to wait sometimes. 7 Ultras on the way, though. You can't count Leenock out yet. 131 supply to 115.
How is his bottom right expansion looking?
He's got insane drone saturation. He's only mining from 1 base, but so is GanZi.
This is like such a good TVZ right now.
This whole day is unbelievable.
Amazing.
This is... Oh. Why can't we have finals like this?
Yeah, our finals...
Nesty and MVP
The finals,
exist.
of course, will be a 4-0.
Yeah. Nesty 4-0ing someone.
Yeah, he was so saturated that he actually sent some drones to just mine from the nearby expansion long distance.
Absolutely the right choice.
Yeah. All right. Both players kind of backing off for a little bit. Nobody can really hurt the other guy right now.
Yep. +3 melee and +2 chitinous plating for the Ultras on the way. He's got to wait for those before he attacks. They're almost done. If he attacks now instead of waiting for that, I'm going to be very sad.
Don't be sad, Dan. I don't want you to be sad.
I don't want to be sad. I don't want to be sad. I don't want to be sad. I don't want to be sad. I don't want to be sad. I don't want to be sad. Don't make me sad. Don't make me sad. Oh, these upgrades are so close. You have so many Ultras. It matters. This matters. Ah, it's so close. Okay, thank God. Thank God. They're going to finish. Thank Nesty.
Thank Nesty. All right. He will get this orbital lifted off.
Oh my God, this is such a moment, Faceless.
All right, here we go.
And we need some good fungals. One of these infestors still has a fungal. Oh my God, he gets the ghost, but these Ultras are going to die in like 2 seconds. He kills the ghosts off. That's a pretty good, important thing to do, but GanZI has good economy right now. Leenock's going to. His gold base just popped up.
Yep, that's going to kick in pretty soon.
His other base on the side as well.
Yeah.
And actually, ooh, this is so smart. Seeing the switch, the Vikings look like they're going Overlord hunting, which is really smart.
Oh, that is so smart.
You're either going to kill
and all of his Overlords are actually at the bottom right.
Yeah. A lot of times they do put him over here, but he could also land and harass just a little bit. But it's good to fly around with these and get some stuff like this done against a heavy Ultralisk.
Oh, you can fungal these.
It's going to need another fungal.
And fungal. Fungal.
There you go. Oh. What's up? Oh, get out.
These infested Terrans are like, for the swarm. Yep. Looks like we have a... Is there a drop over here at the middle right?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, go to the... Okay, there we go. Oh my God. I've lost count of how many times Leenock actually lost the hatchery over there.
Yeah. It's been a lot of times, Faceless.
Fungal. If
I had a few less fingers, I probably couldn't count on my fingers.
This is like stressing me out. Why are
He actually thinks it's dead. That's why he's just...
It's like dead to him.
All right, so GanZI is maxed out right now. Oh, noes. Oh, yeses. Oh! My God, that got every Marine. There's only Marauders and tanks left.
It's like the most perfect Baneling mine.
GanZI walked back into that. Get ahead of yourself, Leenock. Stay calm. Pretend you're Nesty.
Use the Force, Leenock. Now he can re-macro up those Marines pretty quickly. But that definitely sent GanZI back to his base, allowing these expansions to...
8 Ultras, 4 Broods, Faceless. How many Ghosts are out? Oh my God. That is a lot of Marauders, sir. That is a lot of Marauders indeed.
Fungals.
Oh, sick Fungals on these Marines. Good Fungals on the Marauders as well, but oh, the Ultralisk spread everywhere. And it looks like Leenock's army just...
His Ultras ran away.
Yeah, he's... Oh. This is getting pretty rough, man.
This is like the most
I just saw someone burrow an Ultralisk. I haven't seen that since Season 1. That's sick, man. Marauders should fall into that. It's so big.
It's like a giant hole in the ground.
Yeah.
It's like a giant pothole. They just sink right into it.
GanZI may lose that command center. He does.
He does.
All right, so this is... I can't even believe this, man. I can't believe Leenock's still holding on. GanZI's very low on minerals, but he's right around a max. He has, like, no bank. Leenock has a small bank, but only 120 supply. What he's having trouble with is GanZI has a very... Ooh. One Baneling going off there. Really hurting everything. No medevac in sight.
He's got to be careful.
So, anyways, GanZI has a good composition. A lot of Marauders are in there. So, Leenock has to switch back into Broodlord, which, of course, is really, really expensive.
It takes a lot of time.
Yeah, and GanZI has only 2 Vikings, actually, and about 40 Marines. He's going to basically need Fungals and Broodlords right now. actually be targeting siege tanks.
We're like that, yeah. The siege tank shots are actually going to do more damage with the Bridlings that come out here.
And
okay, nice.
Leenock knew that was happening. He didn't even have to here. But oh no, another drop going to kill that hatchery Tasteless that's been killed 1,000 times.
Oh my god. So what is this, like 8 times?
That is the most persecuted hatchery in the history of StarCraft.
Drone's like, yeah, I'm going to be a hatchery soon, guys. And I was like, congratulations.
What
like,
location?
Where? He's like, the natural of the upper right part of the map. And I'm like, oh my god.
You have a going away party.
You know, that's the last time you're going to see that drone.
Alright, so the Broodlord's doing a good job pushing back somewhat. Gonna lose his space. That's not as big a deal, but he has a lot of drones there he's got to be careful about. Doesn't want to lose those.
He got another hatchery over here. You know what's funny is Leenock is like always so... He's like losing, then he barely comes back.
Yeah.
And then he like starts to lose again. But you know, losing those 2 hatcheries in a row, that's really gonna hurt his production.
Oh, that's a pretty cool drop right there. If he can kill the Greater Spire, something would be great, but it looks like it will not occur. Let's clean it up pretty easily.
I wonder if there's ever a chance that GanZI will actually like eat up all the money in his bases before Leenock can. Leenock's actually losing
because the left side of the map hasn't really been used, and actually the right side as well. You know, he's denied hatcheries too many times, and he's constantly kept a better income than Leenock. Leenock's actually fighting from behind in every single battle. So, I mean, it could theoretically happen, but Leenock has to make some huge moves in some upcoming battles, because GanZI's going to max again, and Leenock's just not going to be anywhere near there supply-wise. He's really barely mining at this point, whereas GanZI's actually mining pretty heavily. See, that's his mining right there.
Yeah, he's doing pretty well financially. All right, the gold base has been acquired again. Finally, here the Terran starting to utilize that base, the main on the left.
That is a lot of Marauders.
It is.
Oh man, I don't think Leenock lives through this, to be honest.
It'll be tough, man. Leenock's at 117 supply, and a lot of that is drones.
We have 7 ghosts in this army that's out there right now. 7 ghosts is a lot of ghosts. A nice little Zergling run.
No, not bad, actually, getting a lot of these SCVs.
Yeah, not just that, but GanZI's army comes back. And things like that are exactly what he needs to have happen. Kill off some SCVs, make GanZI turn around, give Leenock more time. If Leenock can hit a max, you never know, he might do some magic in a battle. It's hard to imagine because the unit composition is so strong from GanZI here. These ghosts, by the way, have cloaks, so he's actually, there is an overseer in production, but this is, oh man. Oh, misses the MP!
Oh, he's still trying to get over there.
Total whiff.
All right, he's taking out the gold base yet again. I've never seen so many hatcheries destroyed in one game.
Yeah, this is one of the record stasis. Oh my god! Sick fungal on the Vikings.
But the Marauders are in the front tanking some of the damage.
Yeah. Ghosts gonna come in and try to snipe. And unfortunately not enough.
GG. Wow.
Oh
what
man.
an insane
Leenock is
that was.
So strong. But GanZI is so solid. TVZ.
That was another one of the best TVZs I've ever seen. This is like the day of amazing games.
That is what today is called. It's
that
not October like 3rd or whatever. It's October 5th.
It's
not
changing
October
your
5th.
Calendar. Look, man, he's just like so good. I mean, Leenock was. Look, let's face it, guys. Leenock lost like how many hatcheries?
Oh my!
I actually like lost count. I think he lost over a dozen hatcheries.
We can't say how many were lost because then this becomes R-rated.
Oh yeah, that's true. That was actually like one of the most epic, like so many battles, like so much stuff killed. It was actually insane.
Yeah.
It was like,
you know, after those 2 TVZ sets, our next one, DRG, supposedly best ZVT in the world, might be better than even ST at the matchup. against Supernova. A very good Terran, but I feel like he's going to be outclassed in this exactly.
I think so.
So I feel like I didn't think the Leenock could live up to the Nestea one, but actually, you know what? I had pretty much as much fun with that.
Yeah, that was like so much fun. Well, that was just like the game that you want to watch because there's so many battles, so back and forth. You can't really tell who's winning. Some games, in StarCraft, you get a player. I'm just like, well, this guy's dead. I'm like, now watch him die. It takes like 10 minutes or something to do, but that game was like back and forth.
Yeah. So, can this match be as good as our previous two?
I hope so. I have faith. Right, we're gonna have a quick break, guys, but when we're back, we're gonna have our final TVZ set. I'll see you guys soon.